Good morning. Get my water out of the way. Good morning, everyone. This is Sue from Sue's Paper Creations, and I am excited to create a few cards with you today using some great blending masking techniques. So we are going to have some fun. We're going to make some cute cards. And I really wanted to share with you one of my favorite ways to make a wow card without having to do a ton of work. So I am going to show you that today. So it is a Friday. And on Friday, good morning, everyone. On Friday, today I'm just drinking water, which isn't very exciting. I'll have my cup of maybe a cup of tea after this, but I hope that you guys have a cup of something maybe warm and cozy to drink. And I just like to come on Friday. I like to connect with you all and create a little something, hopefully give you some inspiration to go into the weekend and perhaps try this easy technique out, because it is surprisingly very effective. Look for a very simple card. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope that you guys have some great plans for the weekend. I wanted to share with you also that I have got a few new products. I might share actually I will pull in the papers and stuff, and I will share with you some new products that I am planning on making a few cards with. This is not going to be a card club class, but if I do end up making, like 4 cards or so, then I will offer it as some sort of class virtually. So I'm going to show you the products for that as well. And we're just going to have a nice relaxing morning. I've actually pre-colored and pre-prepped a few things. So I'm hoping to show you 4 cards today. 4 cards today. I was only going to do a couple, but I ended up delaying things a half an hour. Lance was doing a little workout beside me, and just the noise and stuff. So I wanted to wait till we had some quiet time. And in the meantime, I got busy coloring and created 2 cards that I just have to put the pieces together. So you're going to get a couple bonus cards today. And I hope you guys enjoy these. So let's head on down to my workspace. I'm going to be playing with these cute little stamps to begin with. And then I have created already a couple cards using, let's see here. I've also got one with the country flowers, which is a favorite stamp set of mine that I wanted to still use. And then I've got one with another cute little stamp set. I'm trying to remember where he is from. Anyways, you will see it. It's a cute little dog. And like I said, I think you guys are going to enjoy these, okay? Let's see. Mill Bay. See, look at you guys connecting already in the comments. This is wonderful. So, welcome. You have landed here on Sue's Paper Creations. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Victoria, BC. And if you happen to stumble across here for the first time, well, welcome. A lot of familiar, I'd like to say faces, because a lot of you, I've seen you. I can picture you guys just hanging out, having your cups of coffee or tea, whatever it may be. And I'm glad that you're here with me again to be able to connect. So yeah, so welcome everyone. And we are going to make a few cards. I am using just some plain white cardstock as a basic layer today. I'm going to be stamping and coloring up this cute little cupcake, and then I'm going to be masking it off. And I've already done a few little images that I'm going to play with. So I think I'm going to use this little tiny bunny for one of our cards, as I was waiting for Lance to finish up on the bike. I got this little one colored and I thought that it was so cute. So I think we will use this one for one of them. And we might play along with this little, I got a little hedgehog on this one. So we'll see what comes out of those two. But I'm going to start with a little cupcake here. I got to get a bigger block and we're going to have a little fun. Okay, so I'm going to start with doing just some stamping. I'm going to be using my blending brushes. I'm going to be, I did a little embossing for a couple of the cards that I've already got the pieces ready to go. So once we stamp this first one and color it up, I'm going to be able to show you the other cards here fairly quickly. But I want to walk through one of the cards so that you can just see how this is done. Okay, let's do it. All right, we're going to start with a cute little cupcake. Adorable. Okay, so this is one that is in the Arched Wishes. You've seen this cute little cupcake featured on a few of my cards already, but I wanted to create one more. Let's see here. What colors am I going to do this one? Let's see what color this is. Let me just check it out. This is my little sample. Yeah, I like that for icing. So I'm going to do a little pink icing on this one. And I'm just going to get the main image here colored up. And then we're going to have some fun after this with a little bit of blending and masking. So I am coloring the icing of this one with, this is one of the natural tones. It is the 1000, and it's just a nice, beautiful light pink color. I am just going over a couple areas here just to make them slightly darker so that there is a little bit of variation and flow in our icing here. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then we are going to, we're going to bring in a different color. I'm going to use a little boho blue. That's what I'm going to use. Now, boho blue is one of our colors that is going to be going out of circulation. It's probably my favorite, that and Pebble Path, in the colors that are going to be going out. We're going to be saying goodbye to 5 colors. I did a little post just before, well, I guess not just before, about an hour ago. And it was a little snapshot of our 5 new colors that will be arriving in May. I am not down, as you can see. I am here in my craft room. I am not in North Carolina, where Stampin' Up! Is doing a whole bunch of announcements and releasing a few things. It was just not good timing for me, and I just wanted to be close to home with family. So I do have a couple ladies that are on my team that are down there, good friends, and yeah, I was able to get a couple little images so you could see it, at least still see a sneak peek at those new colors that are coming out. And there's some fantastic colors. I will I'll give you the names of the colors perhaps later today. Let's see here, because I did get a message of what the new colors are called. We're gonna go green candle. Why not? Blue, pink, and green. You can't go wrong with that combo. Okay, so for our little technique here, we are going to stamp on some of our masking paper. So I've got some Stampin' Up! Masking paper here. It is super, super thin, and I mean, you get a lot of images that you can stamp on. One sheet will last you quite some time. I'm using about half a sheet for the 4 cards that I've got, not even. And what I'm doing is I am cutting a stamped image, the exact same stamped image, stamping it on my masking paper. And I am doing a little fussy cutting to cut really close, pretty much right on the line of this cute little cupcake image. Okay. Now, I just had a thought. I do have some new masks that were in the spring catalog, and I might bring out one of those to do a little design on our masking. Let's see, I do have them close by, as I was thinking of that earlier today, actually, as I was laying in bed debating on getting up or just laying there for a half an hour longer. Early this morning at 6 o'clock, I started thinking about, I knew what I wanted to do, but I was thinking of what images I wanted to mask off today to show you. And then I remembered that we have got the set of dies that are in the spring catalog, and I'm trying to remember what they are called. I have them all here, but there is some cute little images that I think would work perfect just as a little backdrop, just for something fun. Okay, so I have got my stamped cupcake image. I have peeled off the backing. Now, the masking paper is quite strong, so I always rub it. I just finished rubbing it a little bit on my leggings that I'm wearing, but I like to just rub it just slightly so it's not so sticky that after I'm done with it, when I go to peel it off, I don't want it damaging, of course, my card or peeling any layer of or coloring or anything off. Okay, I don't want it to be that strong, so I get rid of a little bit of the stick just so that it doesn't do that. Okay, all right, are we ready? I think I need to bring in oh, excuse me. I think I need to bring in some scrap paper because I'm going to be blending. And although I can blend right onto the glass mat and then just wipe it off, I don't want to take a chance of stuff being left there. I'm going to be blending a lot today, and I'd rather just have a piece of paper that I can muck up. Okay, so let me just see. I do have the masks off to the side, and I think I want to do that one for the flowers. I might do maybe just a little bit of a fun design like that. Or, yeah, I want it to be fine. So these are pretty amazing masks, and I will take the time to kind of walk through the different steps. They work together to create a set of, you can do kind of light and tone images. You can do more of a thick and thin lattice, and you can see if I put these together how fine of a line it is between the two lattice, but you can do different shading of colors with them. So I will, eventually do a card, a background that is just this, but for the masking, I don't want anything too heavy. I want to keep it fairly light. So I'm going to use just this one here, which is just the fine little lattice detail, and I'm going to just put it over top of my cupcake, and I'm going to do a little bit of blending around the edges. So let me see what color. I gotta remember what I've got in there. I've got a pink and I've got a blue, but it is boho blue. Maybe I'll bring in a little bit of green for this one, because we have a green candle. So I'm going to go a little bit of green. I'm going to switch up the colors I use for each card. Okay, so let's see here. Good morning, Joy. Hello, Sandy and Janet. I did get your message, Janet. I will connect with you. And we got Julie and Ruth, Ava, Jeanette, hello, good morning, everyone. This is always a great way to start my weekend. I love hopping on here and just being able to hang out and create with you. Now, I'm going to hold this down with one hand, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a background. And I'm going to make it maybe a little stronger around the cupcake and then not so strong going out towards the edges. Now, if you were layering this up with some of the other masks to create, you know, the layered effect of masking, what I would recommend is taking a pen, and there is these little notches that are within these masks. And so you can do a little notch there, and then when you go to put the next one down, you know where to line it up. You would want to make sure your paper stays in the exact same position, which you can kind of, well, you can tape down your paper a little bit with maybe a post-it note or some washi tape before you set up your mask. Okay, so let's just see what this is looking like. Like, look at this already. This is amazing. And that actually is a lot more color than I thought I was putting down. But look at how beautiful that looks. Okay, so if I were to go on with the next one, which I don't want to overpower this cupcake, but if I were to go to the next one, then you would have a smaller tone. Maybe I'll do, no, I'm not going to do it. Not for the cupcake. But you could go to the next size, and what it would do is it would darken, make a darker area on the insides of these squares, and then you could even go smaller and make it darker again, or you could take this one here and you could shade only half of the diamond slightly darker. Are they cool? Or you could take this one and you could put this one in there, and you could put little flowers in the center of the diamonds. So it's a very cool way to put together. In fact, maybe I will do, let's see if I can keep this in the right spot. You know what? Let's push the envelope, shall we? That's what a Friday is for, right? We're going to push the envelope. Maybe I'll add some little blue flowers. Just a few, just to see what this is going to look like, right? Because I'm curious. I have not used these masks yet. This is the first time I'm using them. So I say we push the envelope. Yeah? Are you with me? I say we do it. So I'm going to go and I'm going to add a few little flowers because I think they're going to be cute. I'm going to use just the flowers on another card with our little country country garden, or our country, whatever the other stamps it is. Country flowers. That's it. When we go to use that one, I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to use the flowers as just a cute mask. Okay. Let's see here. Melanie, good morning. Congratulations on being top 10 too. Aw, thank you, Melanie. Yes, I forgot that they were going, like, I'm not in North Carolina to see all of the celebration, but I guess if I was there, they would be, yes. I would be celebrating being top 10. Yes, top 10 in Canada for team building. Yes, thank you. It is always fun to go to those events, and I have been to many of those events and enjoyed them. And there's like leadership coming up in Vegas again, which, well, we've got Heather here with us this morning, and oh my goodness, did we have a good time last year for sure. So I may end up going to that one in November. We shall see. But with having a kind of a, well, with having a loss in our family the last little bit. There's some things I just wanted to stick around for. And with aging parents, you know, you just have to make a decision. So there we go. Okay. Are you ready? I think this is going to look gorgeous. I really do. Now I'm happy. We'll see what it looks like with a cupcake right in the middle of it. But you know what? This is what getting creative is meant for. See, look at the little tiny flowers in the center. Isn't that cute? I think that's adorable. Okay, so like I said, a little darker, a little bit more color than what I was planning on doing. Shall we reveal our cupcake and see what it looks like? I think we should. I want to do a little greeting on there, and I'm trying to debate on what I want to put across it. Now I did put a couple, I think I stamped an extra happy birthday. So I think I'm just going to do something very, very simple. I'm going to do like a little tiny just happy birthday on here. And we're going to reveal this. Are we ready? Here we go. Oh, you know what? This is going to stand out. Amazing. Just a little peek. I'm so excited. Okay. Look at our cupcake. So this is what I love about this technique is you can blend all sorts of colors in the background, and then you peel off, as you can see, you peel off your cupcake, and voila, it is just going to pop right out to the front of the card because it was all masked off and you've colored it beautifully. Isn't that fun? So fun. Okay. I'm excited about that. Let's do a pop up a little happy birthday on this one. And I'm going to put a couple sequins, and then we are going to just layer this up, and we're going to add a little bit of bling. And I think it's going to be all that we need. So I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to trim. Just like this. And here we go. We're going to put this right here like that. Now, what I was planning on doing, this is not what I was planning on doing with this cupcake, but I love how things just start creating and it's like they're meant to be. What I was planning on doing was just to start with a little bit of shading, not even masks. I wasn't going to hop in with the mask, these beautiful masks yet. And then I was going to do these little bursts and just do some shading in green and some bursts in blue. But you know what? That is fun. And we are going to maybe frame that in with a little boho blue. I think is what we need to do. Let me see if I've got one. I think so. I'm going to grab it. See if I've got it. I know I have an extra. There we go. So I'm going to use a piece of boho blue and I'm going to frame in this card, and then I'll probably put it on just a white mask. That is what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Let's go with our boho blue, because that will also bring out, oh yeah, look at how pretty that is. Isn't it amazing what a colored mask, the right colored mask, will do for a card? It really is. So we're going to add this onto here. Okay. That is fun. Okay, so we've got our happy birthday, and then I'm going to just grab the white card base. Okay, so we're going to do, I think we will end up doing white card bases. Maybe not. Maybe I'll mix it up with some color. We'll see as we go along. But this is our first one. We're going to I'm going to pull in the cute little dog one that I did, I think, next, because I think that one is going to be adorable. So let me just get my card base. So I'm just going to cut a couple white card bases so we have them. And we'll stick with white for this, but I do like the boho blue layer. And we're going to put this onto here. Oh yeah, look at that. At first I thought the background might be a little too much, but now that it's all masked in white, what a difference it makes. And we'll bring in some sort of embellishment here. I do have some left over, just kind of white sequins from Celebration that are right beside me. And I think I might do something like that, as it will be fairly neutral, but add a little bit of shine. So there is our cupcake, and add just a little bit of pretty little sequins like that. We'll do, I think, 5. Do one up here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we have got our first little shaded card, our little blended card. Okay, so we're ready for number 2. Here we go. So I'm going to grab one that I was working on as Lance was pedaling away. I did a little pre-coloring, and I think I'm going to do this one next. So I've got a little bit of, this is Shy Shamrock, and I have got Allure Afternoon, which is a beautiful bright color. Let's see. Gotta see how big my other card is here. Let's see. So I think we'll go a little bit of that on there. And then for our fun little character, I am going to use this guy right here. He's so cute. And I'm going to do a little bit of blending in. Let's see. I think I'm going to brighten it up. I think I'm going to bring in, I was going to do the blue, but seeming I'm going to do this blue here. I'm going to bring in something bold like Lemon Lime Twist, because this is going to be a fun card. Okay, we're going to do Lemon Lime Twist. We're really going to brighten this up. I'm going to get some darker green out of here. And for this one, I'm just going to do simply shading. We went for the masks like right away. We are going to do simple shading, okay? Hello, Patty. We got Connie. Hello. Welcome. We are doing some fun shaded projects. And I have already, if you missed the first one, I stamp on the piece of paper the actual image and color it up. I have covered it with my masking paper, which is super, super thin. And then I'm going in with a little spot of color of shading. And what that's going to do is it's going to end up highlighting this cute little dog that I've got all colored up. Now, the fun part is that I have gone ahead and I have colored and covered up 2 of the cards. So therefore, you don't even know the colors that are going to be revealed when I peel back my masking paper, which I thought might be fun. And but they're cute colors underneath there, and it will pull the card all together. In fact, I think I'm going to put the card together before I even peel it, just so that we could have like a big reveal here on our colors. So I'm going to add a little bit of, watching from North Carolina, you have got a whole lot of demonstrators in North Carolina right now, as that is where the convention is going on. Okay, so we're going to add just a little bit of fun here in our backdrop around this dog because he is so sweet. I'm going to add one there, and I can do that. I can do close. I can pull it over top because the truth is it's all masked off and it's all safe underneath there. None of the ink is going to go underneath there. Okay, so we've got our cute little dog. We've got that ready to go. I'm going to add my greeting, which I did prepare. Let's see here. I gotta think of which order this goes in. At least you're not as... Okay, this is how it goes. I thought this was a cute greeting. Okay, it says, at least you're not as... We're gonna go here. At least you're not as old. So I stamped the greeting and I cut it up into pieces so that I could place it down the side, just like that. Okay, let's see here. At least you're not as old as you'll be. And then I can angle them and I can have a little bit more fun, and I don't have to worry about fitting them into a certain space because I can make this whatever way I want, right? As you'll be. And then we'll put this one straight next year. Isn't that cute? Okay, now I am going to add my layer onto here. And again, this is that, I always say it wrong, your afternoon. It is that bright blue. It's so cheerful. And then we've got the Shy Shamrock. And those colors will be shown in a second within our cute little dog. Okay, we're going to put it this way. I'm going to put it on the angle. Okay, let's see here. 2 sides to every paper. Didn't stamp perfectly the first time. Wasn't dark enough, so I just flipped it. Right? Even I use my other sides. Okay. Here we go. We're going to put this here. And then we are going to peel back our layer and we're going to see how cute. Here we are with our masking. So this is the masking paper that I'm peeling back, and there is our cute little dog that I went and I colored this all up first. Okay, I just have 2. Carefully, I like to carefully peel it because if, like, I might make another card with some other colors later today, and then I can actually take this mask and I can use this mask again. So I can put that in the stamp set and I can use it again. So there is, look at that. Look at how cute that turned out. There's our cute little dog. And I want to do, even though we have some bursts, I want to bring in some fun embellishments. And let's see, let's do something bright. Let's see what I've got in the bright department. Seeing we kind of have that theme going on. Here is some of, these are the in colors, and there's actually that Shy Shamrock, this color in here. So I think I'm going to bring this one out, and we'll put a few of the little Shy Shamrock dots in here. So that is this color, and we will do just a couple like this. We'll maybe do one right there. And 1, 2, 3, and 1 right there. Okay, so there is cute card, right? It is such an adorable stamp set. And I love I debated on whether to use the dog or whether to do the wine and cheese platter, because I think that's really cute too. Okay, so again, there's 2. They're already masked. They were masked off and a little bit of shading. Okay, let's move along. We're going to work on this little bunny now. So I've got the little rabbit here. And for this one, I am going to, I thought about doing this one and doing a little thank you, which I thought, because there is a stamp in here that says thank you so very much. And I thought that would be a cute little greeting for that hedgehog. But I'm going to go with the bunny, as we do have Easter coming up. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp that bunny onto here. And I'm going to do a little fussy cutting to cut that bunny out. Okay. And then I have to decide what color to shade it with. So seeing the brown bunny with a little bit of blue and a little bit of pink, what are your suggestions on how we should shade this one? What color should we have? I had thought about doing like yellow, green, and blue, so that it was like the sky, the grass, and the bright sunshine in the backdrop. I thought about that for this card. And then just having some cute little embellishments. So you let me know if you have any other suggestions. I'm going to see what other stamps we have in the stamp set too. That will give us kind of a hint of other things that I can stamp around it. I don't see anything that is in, I could do in the skyline. So this might just be a cute little shaded card with, maybe I'll bring in some of the adorable papers that are within the Storybook Memories suite, because I have them actually behind me. So I might end up pulling in some cute papers on this one. Okay. So I'm going around and I am cutting this bunny very, very quickly. And I don't have to worry about the outline too much. I can cut it just within, because then you have a nice tight mask on your image and you don't end up with any white space around it, which is nice. When you pull it back, it is like part of the picture, part of the scene. Okay, I'm just gotta peel this back. This is the hardest part. See, I didn't put it over one of the seams that they have to peel back. So let me just work at this for a second. All right, did we have any suggestions? A light green. Let's see here. The pink and blue with the pink near, the pink and blue with the pink near the rabbit. That would be cute too, wouldn't it? A light green. Okay. I'm just taking some of the stick off of, you can stick it on your hand too, tiny bit of the stick off of the mask so that it's not as strong. And we're going to say goodbye to our cute little bunny for a sec, just like that, making sure that you line it up. There, look at that. Love it. Perfect. Okay, so let's do, I think we need to do some of the pool party, because there's pool party in there. So let's do pool party around the sky. And I may end up cutting this actually down slightly. I kept it a little bit bigger, but I may cut it down a little bit when it comes to putting the card together. So I'm going to get out my blue and we're going to do a little bit of a skyline here. One thing is, when you do blend, if you're using multiple colors, you have to also think about, if I were to do blue and then I were to blend pink, then what, what am I going to end up with as a result in the center, right? Where if you keep to kind of blues and yellows, blue and yellow make green, so it keeps it kind of more neutral. Well, if you go blue and pink, you end up with sometimes like a muddy purple color. So I think I'm going to go with, I think I want to do the old olive on the ground because I do like that color, and I'll do it light. And I'm not going to blend too strong on this one. I want to keep it slightly lighter, just because I want to add some of the beautiful papers, I think, in the background. We're going to do a little bit of green down here, just for where this little bunny's hopping, like that. And then I'm going to do a little bit of bright yellow, I think, because it would be a little bit more neutral with that green and that blue. Now I saw peach pie. Peach pie would, I think, also look quite pretty because it's a light color and it's a bright color. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow through the center, like that. And maybe just a little bit up in one corner, like sunshine. And like I said, we may end up trimming this slightly. I think we will. Okay. Let's see how our rabbit is doing. Okay, the pink looks okay. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cute so far, doesn't it? Okay. And you can cover it back up. So that's the nice thing, is you can cover it back up and you can think, okay, I need a little bit more green. I need a little bit more blue. You need it to be just slightly more bold. So I'm going to add a little bit more green down here. Like that. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could also, I'm just having a look at this other stamps in here. Shall we try some of this out? We could do, you can stamp over top of your mask. So therefore, then the bunny is in front of a brick wall. Right? So if you were to stamp now with the rabbit and do kind of like a brick wall, or what might look better is this mound of kind of carrots and things off to the side. Maybe we'll do that one. I think that would work a little bit better with our coloring that we've got down there, because I don't want to have to pull in gray at the bottom for our brick wall. So I think that this would work. And see, that will just kind of go around the rabbit. So the rabbit is like standing in a little tiny patch of carrots, like a little carrot patch. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp that. And we'll even color out some of the greenery. And then we'll frame this card down a little bit. So you can see how easy it is to stamp over top of that rabbit. See? Over top of that image, I'm going to add a little bit more greenery to it, or a green hue, just on the bottom. Okay. Now we can color out with a green marker. How cute is this going to be? We can color out this little bit of greenery here. Okay. These are our little carrot tops. Like that. Love it. glad I took the moment to kind of look. These, I think, a little probably greenery coming up. To have a look at what other stamps we had in here. Okay, a little bit of greenery around there like that. And then I am going to get, we need an orange for those carrots. I got a light pumpkin pie, that'll do. And making cookies. Did I just see that someone's making cookies as they're watching us? We all need to know what kind. Let's see here. Cute watching while making cookies. Can you cut the masking paper with the die? So if I miss, you can cut the masking paper with the die. Yes, Ruth, that is a great question. Now, the problem with cutting it though with the die is that you would end up with a little halo of white because it wouldn't be, there would be an outline around the character, right? So often our dies, unless I haven't cut actually a character with the dies yet, but often there's like a little white space around it. So therefore, if you were to cut out the masking paper, you were to put it down over top, when you pulled this back, you would have a white gap all the way around your rabbit rather than having it so that it was exactly the same size as your rabbit. So that would be the difference, okay? And look at how when we peel that back, now look at, see? It is right in the Cabbage Patch. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay. All right. Does that make sense though? Yeah. Because I had thought about that and it would be, I thought, oh, it'd be so much easier if you could just cut the mask. But the trick is you need it to be, you need to literally cut right on the line or either cut even just a little bit within the line so that you don't have, like, you don't see any white space. Oh, maybe a little bit down there. See that? I must not have cut in all the way at the mask there. So you can see there's a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty tight, right? So it's a matter of making sure that, yeah, you cut it right along the line. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit and we're going to add it to a cute little card. I'm going to bring in maybe some of the Storybook Moments paper. Let's see here. Did I cut that crooked? I did. That's terrible. Okay, that's better. Okay. So I just wanted to cut it down so it was smaller. So therefore then I can feature some papers around it. So now it's a little bit tinier and I'm going to put, we could do Happy Spring. We could do Somebody Loves You. We could do Easter Greetings. I think maybe we should just do a little cute little Somebody Loves You. Such a cute little saying. So I'm going to do that one. And we'll put that just right here. Somebody loves you. And we're not going to need a whole lot more than that. I'm going to add a few little embellishments, but we're going to bring in some pretty papers. And just with the shading and the masking, it is just a sweet card. Look at that. Somebody loves you. Okay, now let's see. We're going to, because this bunny is now in the carrot patch there, I feel like we need to bring in maybe, let's see here. Our vegetables are a little bit wild in the background. These papers are so adorable, aren't they? Now let me just see what else I've got though, because we could do a little bit of, I know there's some neutral patterns. Let me just check them out. We could bring in a little bit of green. I do like that. And maybe just, there's this one too. Look at this one with all of the garden tools. That's cute. So I'm going to bring in a little bit of this green and a little bit of the garden tools, and we'll layer up our card. And we could even cut it down a little bit more on the top. We'll see what we end up doing. So I'm going to go with, let's see, 4 by, I'm doing some weird cutting, some weird sizes, just to see what we can do. Kind of like that. And I think I may end up going with the vegetables. And put them maybe just across like that. Okay. That's kind of cute like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go like that. And then we're gonna need a card base. I think something a little neutral, like a crumb cake. See if I've got one of those hanging around. This will do. I've got a gray granite. And we'll pop it onto here. Oh yeah, that is a sweet card. So we're gonna go with our glue. Oh, look what's on the side of that. Almost hate to cover that up. It's like Mother Goose. Okay, and then pull that out a little bit. We're gonna do our veggies just across the bottom on an angle so you can see them just a little bit like that. And then we're going to pop up this right here. Now I might trim just a little bit, not too much, but I'm going to trim a little bit off the top just so we have a little bit more background. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then we can even put it just like that. So let's pop it in the corner, and we're going to add some dimension. I've got some twine and stuff off to the corner here. I think we need a little bit of twine, and we definitely need some embellishments. So I'm going to grab the natural twine, or I could use, let's see, we could use a little bit of, I just want a little bit of something down the side of here. So I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive because we're going to be popping it anyway. And I'm just going to add like almost like a little edge. Oh, which I have to tell you, I got some fabulous new edging dies that I will be sharing those with you the next little bit. So I'm just creating like a little bit of an edging, as you can see along there, just because I wanted something. I don't want anything that's going to take away from the look we've got with our shading. I don't want to stick it on top, but I think that it's cute to have just a little bit coming around the edges like that. Okay, so there is our Somebody Loves You, like that. And then we'll just do a few little embellishments. And I'm thinking of using the antique pearls. that we've got going on. Okay. I will like how to use, I know. It's hard to put glue over Mother Goose, isn't it? So we're gonna do a couple like that, and then we'll maybe just do one here, a couple up here as well, and then one right there. So there is a little bunny. We got the little bit of trim on the edge, okay? And the bunny just pops right up into that garden because we did the masking. And I'm gonna do one more here, okay? This one I've already got masked. I've already got the pieces. And this one uses the country flowers, which I love. Okay, and you're gonna have a little surprise there. This is the one I'm gonna use just these flowers as a little backdrop. So I'm gonna bring these back in, and I'm going to do just a little bit of boho blue around the kettle. Okay, so I've masked off a kettle, and I'm gonna add some flowers. Now the big question is, can anyone maybe guess what color I may have made the kettle? See if anyone can guess it right. Let's see. I'm kind of doing light and dark here, aren't I? Let's see. There. Keep it in place. So you have to guess what color that kettle might be. Let's see. Anybody guess? Green. No, not green. Anybody else? Anybody else for a thought? I'm going to put a little happy birthday up here. Gray. Gray would have been good. No, I didn't do gray either. That would have been a good color. Rose. Let's see. I'm going to put happy birthday up here. Okay. I'm going to bring in my, let's see. Oh, my card base. What color should I go with? Let's go with this one. I like that. Okay. Yellow. Nope. Pool party. No. Nope. None of those. Yellow. Not yellow. I'm going to trim this down a little bit. I like to have more of my, when I'm doing masking like this, I do like to have more of the actual card base. So I'm going to trim it down just a little bit. Okay. Not yellow or gray or pool party. Okay. Pink, purple. Winner. Yes, Connie, it is purple. I did a purple kettle. I did. Purple. I know, you wouldn't think to do a purple kettle, but I thought, why not? In crafting, you can make things whatever colors you want, right? So yes, I did a purple. I'm just going to do a nice base. Now, I'm wondering if I need, before I cover that up, you know what? No, I'm going to add a little something to the backdrop. What am I going to do? That is the question. I'm going to add maybe a little bit, just because we can. Do I have any, what colors have I got in my flowers? Maybe I will get my same color. I'm going to do a little tone on tone. I'm going to do a little soft sea foam, and I'm going to do just a little pattern in our background because this is our last one and we might as well experiment a little bit. Last one for today. let's see, I need a green brush, but I don't want to have a bunch of other green in it. I'm going to try and get some out of here, and that should do it. So let's add just a little bit in the corner, like that. And a little bit down here. Look at that. Okay, now let's bring our other piece back in with our kettle. And yep, I like that. Adds just a little bit of something. Okay, we've got our blue little flowers. Originally I was going to stamp some little flowers, but I thought, well, we have these masks, so we might as well try it out. And now I'm going to peel back our kettle. Okay, now this mask has been on here a while. This has been on here for over an hour, so I'm being very, very careful because the longer the masks are on, of course, they adhere to the paper a little bit more. And I don't want to take a chance of it pulling up any of my color, ripping the top surface of the paper. Okay, I think we're clear. Okay, and then we have to reveal our little handle. There it is. Perfect. And then I have got all ready to go a cute little bouquet to put in our kettle. So let's go. Let me just have a look here. Which way do we want this to go? I think I want this over to this side, just like that. Perfect. So then, oh, that's crooked. So let's adjust that a little bit. That's not too bad. Okay. So then we have got our actual flowers that are popped up. We've got a little bit of a shading here. We've got a little bit of a shading here. And we've got our flowers. We've got the shading around our kettle because we masked it off. And I think we need this time maybe, let's see, that's going to be too sparkly. Maybe we need copper butterflies for this one. I think that would look sweet. To have a few little butterflies. That's what I'm thinking. So let's do a little butterfly there, a little butterfly there, and another one maybe just right here, like that. Oh, I like to have them kind of together. Let's go two together like that. Okay, so there is our cute little kettle. Love that with the flowers. Okay, so we got a little crazy to start with our mouse, but it's kind of fun to play with those, not gonna lie. And then we've got our cute little, I've got all these masked pieces everywhere. We've got our dog that we masked off. We have got our bunny that we masked off. So again, it's just a matter, you can do any background. Just stamp the image of what you want to stand out first, color it all up, and then cover it up, and then do some shading over top. Okay, like we did with the kettle. And you can have fun with masks. If you got other ones from the past, there's all sorts of different designs that we've had that can be a lot of fun. You could also create your own little circular masks and stuff if you want circles. That one really surprised me, how the cupcake just popped out of that pattern, like it's on a tablecloth or something. And then our crazy dog. I gave my dad a card with this greeting on it with this dog, and oh my goodness, he thought it was just the cutest. He kept on he's got dementia. It's a fun little story, actually, because he is the happiest guy in the moment. But he opened up the card, he looked at and he read it, and he giggled. And then a couple seconds later, he read it again and he giggled because, like, after he's read it, that moment's gone. And so he got to enjoy the card a couple times and thought it was a very funny little greeting. Oh, you gotta just go with it, right? But he did. He thought that was a cute greeting. Like I said, had the giggles. All right. There we have it. Masking. Masking an image and shading. So easy. You can use so many different things to create with, so many different colors, and just have some fun. Have some fun with it, okay? All right, I am going to head this way. I'm going to pop this down. And I want to thank you guys for joining me on a Friday morning. Hopefully you've had a nice cup of coffee now, or a cup of tea, and you can head on into your craft room and you can give this a try. Your favorite is the teapot. I thought, yeah, I love this pattern with the teapot. So I did leave that one to last because I thought that that would be my favorite as well. And I think it is. I think that one is my favorite for sure. Although I do love the dog. I'm always going to thank my dad with this card now. Yeah. All right. Have a great weekend. I will see you Sunday. I meant to show you the new products that I'm going to work on creating a class with and sharing with you. It is one that has a set of masks. In fact, I will just grab them. I have them right behind me and I can show you. I'm going to put these guys aside. And I've got a few things on my agenda for today. Let me just see, here they are. So I will be creating something with the Thankful Garden bundle, okay? And with that comes a set of masks that you actually use to layer up and color up all of these flowers. They are beautiful. I'm just going to switch over so you can see the rest of the stuff that comes in here. So you've got the stamp set, you've got the dies, these cute little embellishments, and these gorgeous papers. So I will put together something with using the beautiful shading. It will be probably one of my classes on the go is what I'm thinking I'll do, because these are going to actually die cut out. There's some beautiful greenery in here, but they're going to die cut out these images as you shade them. For the dies actually go right over top of the flowers. They're here. So it comes with, the bundle itself comes with the stamp set, it comes with the dies, and then it comes with these. Now, if you have used some of our other layering flower masks, like Layers of Beauty, that was another one that was beautiful. In fact, Tamara, if you saw my post, Tamara gave me the most beautiful, beautiful card. Here it is here, actually. This is a set of masks of Layers of Beauty, and you layer up the masks and just use blending brushes and shade them, and as you do it, it creates this gorgeous colored image. So these ones are the same. They're numbered. You have got the different elements. You've got the leaves. You have got the two pieces that color up the leaves and shade them, so you can do light and dark. And I'm going to show you, I'll do a demonstration on these, and just so that you know how easy they are to use. But there's also a way to make them not as stark and blend a little bit more, and I'll show you some tips on that. And then we have got three, as you can see, 3 images that are for the actual flowers. So this is for this set of flowers, and then these ones on the side are for this set of flowers. These do the different greenery. This one does this set of greenery, and this one does this set of greenery. So it is, you think, how do you get the beautiful, beautiful shaded coloring? And you see these cards when they're finished, and it's because they've used these gorgeous masks. So because it is one that would be hard to do as a club because of the masks, and in person I would only have one set of masks, I will do it as a free class for anyone who happens to purchase. This is an online exclusive, and if you happen to purchase this Thankful Garden bundle through my online store, then you'll get a set of pre-cut cards, and then there will be a full instructional video in which you can follow along to create the cards. So I've done that with my grab and go classes that I haven't released any for a while, but this might be one of the first of the grab and goes. If you happen to be outside of Canada, or maybe you already have all the stuff, you want to be able to cut the pieces, then I will do a PDF. I'll put a PDF in my PDF store with a little video that you could follow as well. Okay, but if you happen to get the bundle through my online store, then you'll get the class for free with the video and the PDF. All right, so that will be coming out probably in the next week or so, and I will post some pictures and information for it. Okay, but I thought I'd let you know. And the papers are absolutely gorgeous. I will cut up the papers to make the backgrounds and stuff for the classes, if you are for the cards in the class, so you don't have to grab the papers to make the cards that will be within the class. But of course, if you want to create more, then you'll be able to get a package of this. Okay, like, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so these are the papers in there. Like, these are just beautiful. We have hydrangeas in our garden. I love it when they bloom, and they are kind of more on the bluer side. And we've got some freesia in there, some gorgeous green background. This one is beautiful. So that's kind of got bubble bath and freesia. That would be a beautiful combination for using the masks. We've got the little yellow flowers. And then, of course, these big ones. Now, little side note, I want to just see if these actually cut out. Do any of these, oh, hold on, I gotta pull it off here gently. Do any of these actually, because sometimes, you know how we have them that cut out the images? Just wanted to see if we have any that do. Nope, not quite. Nope, it doesn't. That surprised me. I thought it might, but it doesn't. So they don't cut out the images, but they are beautiful papers. All right. Okay, there you go. Had to share that before I go. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you on Sunday, where I will be using another bundle which I have not used yet, and I will be showing you ways in which you can do a more basic card and then a stepped up card as well. So hopefully you'll join me Sunday at 9 o'clock, okay, in the morning. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.